morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 207 in our final review of part 1 of the workbook. And I would like you to subscribe if you've not yet done so. And we have a central thought for this review, guiding us through it as we have had for the last 2 reviews, central thoughts. And the central thought for this one is, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Sort of a celestial earworm, if you would. It just gets in there and it's sing-song, almost like a nursery rhyme, and just makes its space within our thought system that I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And it's easy to say, it rolls off the tongue, but even more important than that, it's true. It's true. The lesson that we are reviewing today is, I bless the world because I bless myself. Now, there are certain words within the course and within life even that they're familiar. We know the words, but maybe we don't really go into the depth of understanding the words. Grace is one of those words. And in the lessons, if you'll remember, it said, no need to further go into something that no one really understands. No one in this world really understands grace. And it might be possible that no one in this world really understands a blessing. What is a blessing? Well, a blessing is a miracle-minded thought that has no opposite to it. We have had several moments within the course. One of my favorite lines is in chapter 5 of the course, in the introduction, when it says that you are being blessed by every beneficent thought of any of your brothers anywhere, and you should want to bless them in return out of gratitude. Blessing, it's a thought. It is filled with love. It is filled with goodness. It has no opposite to it. There is nothing in this thought, this blessing, that is cruel or harsh or not filled with the goodness of our Father. Blessing the world is, I'm extending all of these beneficent thoughts to the world because I have accepted them for myself. I bless myself. How do I bless myself? By understanding and realizing that I am still as God created me. That is a blessing. I give myself the understanding that in the stillness, in the motionlessness, in the quiet, in the tranquility of my Father, I rest in Him. I rest in God. I rest as I was created in stillness, filled with all of the beneficence of our Father, filled with all of the joy and the peace of our Father. We want the peace of God. Within these blessings, we receive the peace of God. And then we bless the world. We extend those blessings to everyone and everything. All living things get to be blessed by us as we have received and understood the blessing that we have given to ourselves in accepting the truth of who we are. That is the blessing. I bless myself with the understanding that indeed I am my Father's child. That is the blessing. There is in the Principles of Miracles, actually, number 27, it says, a miracle is a universal blessing from God through me to my brothers. It is the privilege of the forgiven to forgive. So this blessing comes from God through our elder brother, okay, because that's who is speaking of it. And this blessing is given to all. In the italics, it says, God's blessing shines upon me from within my heart where He abides. Where He abides. Remember, I want the peace of God, and I want to go home because this is not where I abide, but I abide, I live within the heart of God. I need but turn to him, to our Father, and every sorrow melts away as I accept his boundless love for me. And as I accept his boundless love for me, the blessing of his love, I bless the world because I have received the blessing, I have taken it in, I know it is mine, and with that understanding, all that I want to do, need to do, am compelled to do is to give it away. There's this consistency, this weave of our spiritual tapestry is getting stronger and stronger. The information is so interwoven and so cohesive that there is no space in it for anything that is not a beneficent thought, that is not a blessing, that is not a miracle, that is not a thought that is filled with God's love and peace and joy. All that we have within our beautiful spiritual tapestry is what our Father wants us to know and understand. He wants us to know that we are blessed, and he wants us to know that that blessing is only meant to be extended. It is a beneficent thought that I give to all of my brothers everywhere because I have received it. We are being blessed by every beneficent thought from any of our brothers anywhere. That is what a blessing is. It is that thought of wholeness and oneness. Yes, of course, that means it's miracle-minded. So we still are practicing in the morning and in the evening for at least 15 minutes. We are practicing on the hour to understand that I bless the world because I bless myself, and we are practicing within those 60 minutes of the hour, and to remind ourselves that I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. That holy celestial earworm goes in and builds new neural pathways within my mind that are whole and holy ones. So I remember, I bless, I extend, I receive, and I know that I am not a body. I know that I am free, and I know that I am still continuously and in the calm and tranquility of how my Father created me and you and all of the sonship and all living things in the peace and the stillness of God. That's it for today. I hope this helped. I hope it made sense. I always am asking that. And so please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. And as this channel has grown and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, there may come a time when there will be videos prior to the lesson. You may watch them, you may skip over them. It is totally up to you. It is what YouTube does, but it's the recognition that we have grown together. So, namaste.